It's time to go with the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. With your host with the most, the man voted most likely to smoke out with a Yeti, Mr. Brian Brown. Mr. Brian Brown. Now sit back and relax, because it's time to go live across the world. Because it's 420 Somewhere.
And boom, we got sound, we got audio, we got the whole 9 yards, guys. That's right. Let me finish this up here. And boom, there we go. How's everyone doing? Welcome to this 420. We got our audio issues. I had a wire loose. Oh, I got a screw loose, guys. We've known that for a while. How's everyone doing out there today, guys? Hey, Teresa Deller, I saw you went on an adventure. Nice. Who we got? We got Tim W, Rosie Key, Lonnie in the house. Oh, how's everyone doing, man? I'm having a good day. Hopefully you guys are too. Been fighting with this water heater, man. Actually need to call Tim. It turns out I have a broken nipple. Who knew, guys? Who knew I have a broken nipple? So when we I got a screw loose because of my broken nipple. It's a long story. High school was rough because of it. I couldn't go to water parks like everyone else could and take my shirt off. It was a whole thing. But I have a broken nipple, guys. At least now I realize it. So when I go to clamp the nipple, I get a lot of leakage coming up. Talking about my hot water heater, Teresa Deller. My hot water heater. I've been fighting with this thing for days. Finally I thought it was the flex hose had a leak in it. So I get all this, and I end up, the nipple that you screw the flex hose on is broke. So now I'm just galvanized. So actually I need to call my buddy Tim to see if this is something we might do, or if I need to get a plumber in on this one. Like I said, it's just the nipple. Oh, man. And the corner of the nipple. I just like saying nipple for you guys. Nipple, nipple, nipple. All right. How's everyone doing out there, guys? Hopefully you're doing good. I'm doing good. We got a great show in store for you today, guys. We're going to count down to 420 like we always do. But it is Movie Monday. But we're not getting into movies. We're going to get into a show that I think we will all enjoy, guys. I watched it. I actually, when I was in Chicago, we were watching it on TV, and I thought it was a movie. This is called A Gentleman in Moscow. This is Ewan McGregor, however you want to say it. And really great series. I thought it was a movie. It was so good. It ended weird. I'm like, that's weird. I thought I just caught it in the middle. But no, it's a series. I think a 12-episode series. We're going to get into it. It takes place right before the Stalin era Russia, and how royalty became not royalty. They were set up for crimes. They were, whole 9 yards. It's about a gentleman who was royalty, and ended up getting sentenced to life in a hotel, and based on true story. And he had to, I believe it's a novel, and he had to live in this hotel. He lived his later days there. Stalin fell, whole 9 yards, guys. I think it's a great mix of history, entertainment. It touches some serious stuff. So we are definitely, hey, what's up, Chantel? What's up? We are definitely, I think, right up our alley on that one. Of course, you come right when I'm drinking a Coca-Cola. Should have had my water. Out. Busted. All right, so we're going to be getting into that today, guys. We're going to be talking about that series. Great series. Talking some, mainly TV today. TV, movie news. We're going to be having some fun, though, guys. We're going to be getting high as well. We got about 2 minutes before 420. Yeah, we got to stay hydrated, guys. And no, 4 Cokes do not equal 1 cup of water, apparently. I thought, as I'm typing, stay hydrated. Oh man, funny, funny. So I'm smoking out some Gremlins again, guys. Some Gremlins. Um, I don't have any right in front of me. I'll go grab some during the break. I did a gravity bong right before 420, guys. I don't like to cough and talk at the same time for you guys, so I usually get high right before. Yeah, so I did some Gremlins with some wax, some THC wax. What are you guys getting into? I hit the gravity bong, took my worries away for a minute, but that damn hot water heater. All right, guys. You know what 420 is? Blow up those comments. What are you getting into? Whether you're drinking, whether you're smoking, whether you're eating, whether you're just relaxing, you need that moment. The boss man. The boss man is on your back right now. You're listening on the tube, on the YouTube. You know what? This 420 is for you. You don't need the smoke. You don't need the drink, but you can. It makes it that much better. It is our moment of silence, guys. So let's do it. It is 420. Breathe in that positivity. Exhale that negativity, kick that hot water heater to the side, and let's get our bearings back. And bam! How was your 420? If you guys would have just saw what I went through in the 420, went to go grab the Gremlins, and then I went to go find my vape. So we could do a blinker challenge if you guys want to do a break. Hey, what's up, Chris O'Keefe? How's it going? Oh my God! Just let the new psychiatrist. Thank God they're going to keep me on. Every doctor I met seems the benzos are the devil and the worst things ever. It's so hard to find a doctor to prescribe. Good for you, man. Good for you. Yeah, I heard that. I heard that that's getting harder and harder. So, guys, I found the Gremlins. This is a honey buns. Hey, honey buns. How you doing, honey buns? Look at these honey buns, guys. I'm loving these Gremlins. You need to get in there, grab some. 20 bucks an eighth, guys. I think they have some kind of deal going on too. It is a nightmare to find a cool doc these days, man. Um, let's check this out, guys. Of course, I've already gotten into this. But look at this beauty. Look at this nug. Ah, can't talk enough about these Gremlin guys. Gremlins. I just like saying it too. They're the Gremlins. Watch out for those Gremlins. All right, let's see if this has any charge, guys. Who wants to do a blinker challenge? I might be dead. It's been a minute on this particular. Is that even the right hole? That's never something you want to hear. Is that even the right hole? Oh, did we get a little something, something? Is there even a light on this one? All right. So there's no light as you. This is like a generic one. All right. Actually, it's French toast. Lonnie had a couple of these. All right. All right. So I'm just gonna hit it till I can't hit it no more, and we'll see what happens. All right. If you guys want to join on at home, this is the Blinker Challenge. This is a French toast by Boutique. By Boutique. Been sitting a minute. So all right, let's do this thing. All right, guys. Eh, eh. Probably if I had a better charge, I'll charge it. I'll be more prepared. I got that other one somewhere. I was trying to check my pants. I was doing everything from yesterday. I don't know where it's at, but I want us to maybe start doing that 420, the blinker challenge, if anyone's interested in that, guys. Um, it is Movie Monday. Hopefully, you guys had a great. I saw Teresa Deller was smoking on some Blue Dream. Nice, nice. We are all different and must do what's best for ourselves. Chris, nice. I love this community. You guys support each other. You guys rock. You guys rock. All right, it is Movie Monday, guys. And we got a good one in store for you. This Gentleman in Moscow series. I love the way it covers history. It covers. Um, I don't have production value for Movie Monday anymore. I used to. What happened? What happened to me? Um, this series, guys. I believe it's on Stars. You can check it out on anywhere streaming services are now. Ian McGregor. Let me pull up a graphic for you guys. There we go. Here we go. Here we go with Bo. All right. A Gentleman in Moscow. So it was a series, guys. I don't think they're going to do a series 2. That would be weird. But I guess they could. I haven't read the book. What do I know? All right. So A Gentleman in Moscow. Let me grab some graphics for you guys so it isn't me just rambling here. I really, really enjoyed this. Much because of the history, like I said. I think it covers it well too. And this kind of era really always freaked me out. To think, we're so blessed to live in a time right now where we don't have to worry about like really never seeing our loved ones again under a circumstance. Like there was a time where could you imagine like when the Berlin Wall went up, when World War II, and families were just torn apart. You just never see your sister again. You just never see your brother again. There was really no such thing as like telephone, per se. Like you couldn't just call. There was no internet, nothing like that. So I mean that's just a crazy time among itself. How life could just pivot on a dime. And I think, I like the way it kind of captures that, guys. So, A Gentleman in Moscow. That is right. Ian McGregor, this is a 2024. I believe it's on Stars. It's a mini series. It's based on a 2016 novel called The Gentleman in Moscow by Omar Towles in his second novel published 5 years after Rules of Civility. So the background is the protagonist is a fictional Count Alexander Rustov, born in St. Petersburg, Russia in 1889. He was raised in the Rustov family estates, so basically royalty. As a young man, the Count was sent out of the country by his grandmother for wounding a cat in defense of his sister. Events covered through flashbacks upon returning home from Paris after the Bolshevik Revolution in 1917. The Count was arrested, beginning the narrative. Yeah, so he's in college at this point, and he has some fisticuffs with a young man over his sister. So his grandmother sends him away. Well, the Bolshevik Revolution happens. He comes back and he's instantly arrested. And he's arrested for a poem that he supposedly had written. And it actually has saved his life. So the trial, the Count is charged with being a social parasite before a Bolshevik tribunal. With the exception that he will be found guilty and shot, he is unrepentant and refuses to confess. Because the revolutionary poem attributed to him, for which senior Bolsheviks considered him one of the heroes of the struggle against the regime, the Count is spared a death sentence. Instead, he is placed under house arrest for life at his current residence, which is the Hotel Metropole in central Moscow. So basically, this is where the story picks up, guys. He's sentenced to live in this hotel, and under this new Bolshevik regime. It's kind of a crazy situation to be in. And they make it very clear if he steps out of the hotel, he will be killed. Um, he ends up making friends. I don't want to ruin too much of it for you guys. I just want to set the central plot. He ends up having a life, meeting people, falling in love. You have to watch the series to find out. Maybe even having a child. You don't know. But again, I love the way it covers the real life history. So he does have an interaction with a gentleman that was a prince in the former Soviet Union, Russia, whatever you want to call it. And because the Bolshevik revolution, there's no more royalty. So now the prince is a violinist, and he's going from town to town with the opera like thing and playing, but they're keeping a close eye on him. Very KGB, very CIA type of stuff. But could you imagine going from being straight royalty, kings and queens, princes, princesses, and then nothing? You're doing basic labor. You're living in a hotel. You can't leave. I mean, it's really really crazy time to think that could happen. And then not even just that, but you fast forward World War II, and you go into Germany, Poland, and when the Germans just took over, hey Barney, what's happening? What's happening, buddy? And you look at you know when the Nazis come in, you could have been the president of Poland. You just get wiped out, king, queens, royalty. It doesn't matter, and you have to start life over. And that's kind of where I like how this is. The gentleman in Moscow never really loses. There's moments where he loses faith. You guys will see that if you watch the series, but never really loses composure, which I think is the key central rhyme reason into this. That no matter how bad things could be, it could always be worse. Keep moving forward. Never let them see a sweat. No sell for all you wrestling fans out there. No sell it, man. No sell it. That's important. I wish I could abide by that. I wear my emotions on my sleeve, man. I'm an emotional guy, but yeah, you know what? The best thing is never let them see you sweat, and just get. Um, I think that's what this really says. Uh, there's some really tough situations in this series too. Um, not to give too much away, but there's hotel guests come and go out of the hotel. So some come back, some don't. And when you hear like some of the stories about them getting, caught up in, the military and executed, and just dumped off, and it really happened. They're just dumping bodies in ditches, and your loved one would go off to try to find somebody, and end up crossing the wrong people, and just never heard of again. And it just seems like such a crazy time. And it really wasn't that long ago, if you really think about it. I mean, what year did we say this was? Let's see here. The revolution of 1917, 100 years ago. 100, whatever many years, 105 years, 110 years ago, 108, 6, whatever it is. But yeah, 100 years ago, man. That's not that long ago. To think that there were some people. Wait a minute. Yeah, 2000. Yeah. I'm like, I had to get my mouth. Man, think that there were some people alive during that time that I actually got to witness that. Stalin, I mean, not too many people. Such a crazy, crazy time. Thank God we've advanced as a civilization, technology. I don't think we live in an era now where you could really lose your loved ones. I mean, maybe in a different country if they go missing, that type of thing. But I mean, as far as just being separated in a crowd, and like, could you imagine just being like walking through the streets, and there's a giant protest coming down, and you and your family get separated, and you just never see them again. Again, I'm not built for that. That's just crazy to me. Thank God we live in a modern time where you can pick up a phone. Now we got the internet. You can get on Facebook and be like, I'm in Brazil or wherever, Come get me. Damn it. But yeah, it's just such crazy. Only 100 years ago, guys. 100 years ago, this was going on. Thank God we've come. Well, you look at the status of Russia now. Have we really come that far? That's a whole nother can of worms to get into. Have we really come that far? Look at the current state of Russia, the war with the Ukraine. Look at journalists being killed. Um, Man, we've come far, but have they? Just crazy, man. Speaking of crazy guys, so on this series, I'm going to highly recommend it to you guys. I'm going to give it two blunts. I totally, thoroughly enjoyed it. I binge watched the whole thing. I'm going to give it two blunts. If you want to pair it with something, I'd pair it with a nice indica. Maybe a nice indica, something mellow, going to put you into couch. I'm going to let you veg out, keep you awake, maybe a hybrid, a 60-40. Keep you motivated, keep you going. This doesn't really slow down. It keeps your interest the whole time. I highly recommend A Gentleman in Moscow, guys. Unlike us, he is a gentleman. That's right. Oh, speaking of gentlemen, guys, what do you guys think of this fight? There was a fight this weekend where the Gypsy King, what's his name? Tyson Fury, lost. That's right. He got technically knocked out. And his excuse is that the fighter he fought is a Ukraine fighter. His country's at war, so they had sympathy for him, and they ended up taking his title from him. I don't know. I've watched the last couple of Tyson Fury fights just from interest. So who did he fight? Oh, he fought the UFC guy last time. And he got knocked down. I thought he looked a little sloppy. I thought he looked a little lazy. He looked a little Rocky 3-ish, in that first. Maybe he's taking him for granted. You get so good for so long. Maybe he's not training. Maybe he's not doing the proper stuff. And he got caught. That's what it seems to me. Kind of almost reminded me, it wasn't as definitive as Tyson Buster Douglas. But who remembers Tyson Buster Douglas, man? That was the shot heard around the world at like 3 a.m. here in America because the fight was in Japan. No one even knew he was fighting, man, unless you were a hardcore fight fan. They thought it was just another day in the park. Boom, Buster Douglas knocks him out. That's it. I remember in wrestling, Mike Tyson was supposed to be the referee for the Macho Man and Hogan, or maybe it was Andre the Giant and Hogan. It was one of those. And he ended up getting knocked out, and they ended up bringing Buster Douglas in, take his place. I'm sure Tyson didn't want to be part of it. Like, he was having some rough times right then, man. What else we got to talk about? Yeah, Tyson Fury, no longer the Gypsy King, right? Or was that on the line? I don't think the title was on the line. Talked about Young Sheldon earlier, guys. Had a great season finale. If you guys didn't catch the series finale of Young Sheldon, highly recommend it. If you guys haven't got into Young Sheldon, I highly recommend it. Great show. It took me a few years to give it a chance, and then once I started watching, it was a pretty good show. Way different than The Big Bang Theory. Way different vibe. You still got Sheldon, but he doesn't really get annoying until later, until The Big Bang Theory. No, so that's another one, guys. You got a lot of series wrapping up. What's another one I've been watching? Oh, Twisted Metal. I binge watched Twisted Metal just recently this weekend. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Can't wait for season 2. Hopefully that's coming up pretty soon. Um, I absolutely love that one. Let's see, guys. Gentlemen in Moscow season 2 probably won't happen. That's yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that. Yeah. So there's that, guys. What else we got? 2024 TV series finales. See what's ending, guys. All right. So these are the series that are ending in 2024, guys. Let's see what we got here. All right. So, shows with upcoming season finale. Oh, what about series finales, though? That's what we're interested in, not some season finale. All right. Yeah, season finales. All right, here we go, guys. Every TV show that's canceled or ending in 2024. So what do we got? We got on ABC, The Good Doctor is ending after 7 seasons. I like The Good Doctor, man. I thought it was a pretty good series. I fell off about season 4 for whatever reason. I need to get caught up on that. A show called Not Dead Yet. That's dead. It's dead now. It may not have been dead yet. It's dead now. It's gone. Station 19 is ending after 7 seasons, guys. Blue Bloods, after 14 years on the air, guys. I've never really got into it. I heard it was really good. People loved it, obviously. Ending after 14 seasons. Bob Hart's Appalachia. Oh, okay. That's ending after season 5. That's with the one guy from Mike and Molly. All right, yeah, I heard okay things about that. I never really got into it. NCIS Hawaii got canceled. SWAT is ending after 7 seasons. Young Sheldon is ending after 7 seasons. Who do we got? We got Superman and Lois ending after 4 seasons. That's over on the CW. La Brea is ending after 3 seasons, guys. Let's see. American Born Chinese got canceled on Disney Plus. Freeform, Good Trouble, and Grownish are both ending after 6 seasons. What We Do in the Shadows is ending over after 6 seasons. HBO Curb Your Enthusiasm just wrapped up. Great show. If you guys haven't seen Curb Your Enthusiasm, if you love Seinfeld, check out Curb Your Enthusiasm. The Flight Attendant. It got canceled after 2 seasons. I didn't hate it. I didn't hate The Flight Attendant. Julia got canceled. I don't know what that was. Our Flag Means Death got canceled. Rap Shit got canceled. And then The Talk ending after season 15. Over on Netflix, Sweet Tooth is ending after 3 seasons. I think it just started picking up popularity, right? And they're ending it. Big Mouth is ending after season 8. The Brother's Son got canceled, and the Umbrella Academy is ending with season 4. You got Evil over on Paramount Plus. That's ending after 4 seasons. SEAL Team is ending after 7. And then Star Trek Discovery is done after 5 seasons. Yellowstone, last season, guys, is ending after 5. Bupkis. Oh, we're going to get another. Was it One and Done? I kind of like Bupkis. It's Pete Davidson over on Peacock. Thought it was pretty good. Upload is ending after 4 seasons. I watched 2 seasons of that. Pretty good. It was a pandemic show, one that you would really watch during the pandemic. Uncoupled was on Netflix. That's done. Hightown is ending after 3 seasons, and Mix got canceled. So that's your wrap up, guys, of the shows. Definitely check out. Like I said, I'm Gentleman in Moscow, guys. Great show. It's ending after 1 season, but it's only season. And then Yellowstone. That's going to be a good one to watch when it's wrapping up, guys. All right. I'm going to get on out of here, guys. I'm going to go find a hot water heater. All right. Appreciate you guys hanging in, tuning in with me. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and share button. We're going to be going live at 7:10 a.m., guys. We're going to be playing a little Deal or No Deal on the 7:10 a.m. Super Show, guys. So tune in, 7:10 a.m. We go live. We do a little boop, boop, and we get fun. We get crazy. We do Today in History. We do shout outs. We do wakey bakey news. We do it's a straight up morning show, guys. It's what you need. Maybe we'll start doing weather and traffic. We'll do. We get so high we think we're in a helicopter. How about that? All right, guys. I appreciate you tuning in. Check out Gentlemen in Moscow. Great series, great show. I think you guys will love it. If you love history, you love good times, you'll love a Gentleman in Moscow. All right, guys, I appreciate you, and I will see you on the flip side. Oh, maybe.
Thank
Supernova Mike, how you doing, buddy? I appreciate you. We'll see you, man.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
See you guys.